today we're just going to answer some interviewers. So we're going to start off, what is your name?
My name is Meshack.
Meshack. Nice to meet you. I'm Luke. How old are you, Meshack?
I'm 18 years.
18 years old. And where are you from?
My village is Meshack.
Queensbridge?
Yeah.
Alright. How did you hear about Tumaini?
Wakanipata hapo hivyo sasa town wakaniuliza kama napenda kusoma. Nikasema pia natamani hiyo sana ili niweze kupata pale niweze kujitegemea niishi pale pazuri hivyo. Sasa ndio aliniambia hivyo nika feel kama nikikaa sana town hata mwenyewe nikizeekea huko hivyo sina pale pa kukaa. Itakwamba kwangu sasa ikabidi tu ndo nikuje kutoka huko hivyo nikuje na mistress kutoka huko hadi huko. Nikakuja huko siku ya kwanza nikalala siku ya kwanza wakanipeleka nyumbani wakaniintroduce nipo introduce kwa my family. After hapo hivyo wakaniambia nikae nyumbani mpaka mwezi wa sita tarehe 9. Hapo hivyo nikakaa nyumbani, ikafika siku ndo nikafungua shule. Ndo nikajoin Marabiako mechanic. Hapo hivyo sasa ndo nikaanzia hapo kujua mambo kuunda kama kitu kama engine, kuunda gari, kuunda brake. Sasa most of the thing nimelearn kutoka Tumaini. Sikuwa na hope hata kama naweza succeed kwa maisha yangu. Sasa kuanzia hapo hivyo Tumaini wamenilea kama mtoto wao. Na mimi mzazi wangu alikuwa ameniacha, sikuwa na mzazi yani ule kamili wa kunilea mimi. Sasa ndo hapo hivyo sasa nikaanza vile nimeanzia hapo Tumaini wamenilea kuanzia siku ya kwanza kuingia hapo hivi. Sijaona kwa shushu yoyote. Wamenilea kama mtoto wao.
So to how he came to know Tumaini is through a social worker. They found him in the street of Eldred while he was parking vehicle and sleeping on the street. So he was parking vehicle to earn so that he can get a little money to feed himself. And through outreach on the street, our social worker met him and they brought him to Tumaini and they did family reunification and took him home. They asked him to stay home until the 6th of September for him to join Tumaini, and he did stay at home until 6th of September when he joined Tumaini and started studying here, and he chose motor vehicle mechanics, and he's glad that Tumaini has picked him up and take him as their own. So he's learning a lot of things including changing brakes and working on the engine, and it's something that he's happy about, that he never knew he can get out of the street. He was worried if he gets old on the street, where would he go as an old person? And he's glad that he reunited with his family.
Awesome. That sounds good. So how long have you been here at Tumaini?
In 3 months.
Well, ulikuja last year?
Nilikuja mwezi wa 9. The day you smart phone.
Came here in September last year.
Alright, so about 9-10 months?
Yep, about 10 months.
Okay. Alright. And you said you were studying motor vehicles here, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So what was your life like before you came to Tumaini?
Maisha yangu imekuwa ngumu kabisa sababu most of the time nilikuwa nalala kwa street. Sasa yenye unalala labda una blanketi. Labda sometimes maskari wakimbishe wachape. Sometimes tena unaweza pata kama una chakula ya kula itabidi ulale nje. Tena mavazi ya kuvaa hauna na zile penye unakaa tena sio pale penye ni safe sana. Most of the times vile unatumia tena inakuletea sometimes ugonjwa. Sasa hiyo ndio inakuwa ngumu sana kwa maisha yangu. Sababu ukienda kwa hospitali tena sometimes huwezi pata hawezi pata daktari anakushughulikia bure.
So it was difficult for him when he was on the street of Eldoret. That was before, how his life was before. And it was difficult in the essence of sometimes he could not get food. Sometimes it is rainy season and he does not have anything to cover himself with. Sometimes the police and the municipal police will chase them away from the street at night and he doesn't have a place to run for. So sometimes he will get really sick and there is no one to take care of him or to take him to the hospital. And when he goes to the county hospitals, they would require some small money to work on him. Sometimes he does not have money, and that became the most difficult thing in his life while he was in the street, because he couldn't get proper help and food and even attention from people that he needed sometimes.
Meshack, you sound like a very strong person. So how has school improved your life? How has it made it better?
Right.
Since vile imeniimprove maisha yangu, sababu most of the time nimejua vitu mingi kutokea na Tumaini, sababu vile nimekuwa nyumbani, nimekuwa mtu wa visirani, nimekuwa mtu wa kusumbua sana. Sasa ilikuwa inafika mahali nyumbani, hasa most of the time tulikuwa tunabishana, sababu nyumbani wako wananitaka penye naishi. Sasa sio kwa mama na baba yangu. Sasa hiyo kitu ilikuwa inafanya most of the time wananifukuza nyumbani. Sasa tangu nikuje Tumaini, wakiniongelesha kitu na napitia hapo hivyo kulani, mwalimu akifunza kitu encourage kitu fulani, napitia hapo kulani, najua inafaa niende hivi nisiende hivi, na inafaa nifuate kitu yenye inastahili, inafaa nisifanye makosa nikijua, na inafaa nifanye kitu yenye right. Sasa hapo hivyo ndio imenifunza most of the time, kama imenifunza tena most kukaa na watu, nijuane na watu ile maisha huko nje inakaa.
Yeah. It has changed his life in socializing with people and how he should live as a person. He has learned that he needs people and people are of great help to him. He has also learned that it is very important to get out of your comfort zone and to sometimes listen to people and get to know what they really want. And what people think is right, sometimes it is very right for you. So on the street it was difficult for him to listen to somebody's advice, or he used to make decisions on his own. But school has changed him because he gets opinions from different people, and sometimes people even decide for him, and it ended up being a good decision.
So learning to trust other people was really important. So what is your goal after Tumaini? Are you gonna try to get a job with your new skills here?
Nikitoka hapo hivi, after hapo hivi naenda attachment. Nimetafutia attachment wenye wanashughulikia. Sasa after hapo hivi nikienda attachment nifanye mzuri. Ni organize, ni kuwe social na hao penye nitakuwa nafanya attachment. Nikifanya hapo hivyo, after nimefanya mpaka December, nirudi nifanye mtihani, itakuwa niko na at least na hiyo knowledge yenye naweza fanya hapo for the time being before nipate penye nafanya kazi yangu mzuri. Kama hiyo itakuwa impossible, naweza pata kazi yangu mwingine. Pia anafanya kazi ya welding, na kuna mwingine anafanya mjengo. Sasa most of the time nilikuwa hii after nyumbani tulikuwa tunafanya mjengo, na sometimes nienda kwa welding huko hiyo. Sasa hiyo ndio itanipatia courage ya kufanya kazi. Ninajua sitakosa. Nikikosa hapo hivi nitatia bidii ili nipate mbele, sababu sitaki give up kwa maisha. Sababu penye nimetoka ni mbali. Tena nikirudi nyuma ndio nitakuwa nimejiwest.
He's saying in September he's going for 3 months industrial attachment, and he's looking forward for a good working experience with them, so that he can ask them to give him an opportunity to work with them in January when he completes school. And if that does not work, he has a cousin who has a welding and fabrication workshop. And most of the time when he goes to school, he helps him in the welding and fabrication workshop. So he might help him, and we also have another cousin who does building and construction. And most of the time we give them like little tasks to do there and get paid. But he's looking forward to getting work or more in the area that he was trained on, because where he has come from is far and he does not want to get back to that point.
That makes sense. Meshack, what do you think the most important lesson Tumaini has taught you?
Kama yeye ni Mr. Student anakuja kutuencourage kuhusu vile nje kunaka maisha vile yanapeleka watu nje, sababu tulikuwa kwa shule most of the time ni shule ndio inatuprovidea vitu, hatuwezi jua nje vile kunakuwa, lakini most of the time alikuwa anatuambia tukiwa kwa shule huko nje maisha ni ngumu, hasa inafaa tutie bidii ndo huko nje maisha ikuwe rahisi kwetu, tukue na at least mwenye unaweza jitegemea kwa maisha, ndio unaweza ishi na watu, kuna vile unaweza kana mtu hata mtu akikuangalia anajua huyo anaweza fanya kitu fulani, tena ile cooperate na watu most of the time, sababu ukisema ukae hivi mtu anaweza kuona sawa ni mwizi, ama ukivuta hata bangi ama ukute kunywa chole, mtu ataona hiyo ni useless, hakuna kitu yenye anaweza fanya kwa maisha.
So important lesson that he has learned to me, it's from the counseling class and the counseling session that he has undergone, and he has realized that out there the life is very different from what is happening in Tumaini, and he also feels like it has impacted his life, and he has changed from using drugs, and he has known that most of the drugs are useless to him and will damage him. So he has learned a lot about life and ethics and how he should cope without using drugs and surviving on his own after Tumaini. But that is through the guide and counseling class.
Yeah, there's obviously some really important lessons there. So last question here, what is your favorite part about being at Tumaini?
His favorite part about being in Tumaini is game. He's a good player. He's a good soccer player. He scores a lot of goals.
That's awesome. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's awesome. Alright, well, thank you so much, Meshack. That was awesome.